Hello, Tarnished and tryhards alike. It's your favorite VTuber, limerien. And today we're diving into the most anticipated Souls-like games releasing in 2025. If you love punishing bosses, brutal combat, and beautifully broken fantasy worlds, you're in for a treat. Let's jump straight into it. Let's start big. Elden Ring Nightreign, the latest addition to the Elden Ring universe, developed by From Software and published by Bandai Namco Entertainment. This cooperative spin-off is set to launch on May 30th, 2025 for PlayStation 4, PlayStation 5, Xbox One, Xbox Series XS, and PC. Unlike the mainline series, Nightreign introduces a unique roguelike experience. Set in the decaying world of Limveld, this game introduces a new multiplayer experience where teams of 3 players collaborate over 3 in-game days to prepare for the final boss. The game features 8 unique classes, each with distinct roles and abilities, allowing for diverse playstyles and strategies. This will allow players to tailor their playstyle. Unlike the original Elden Ring, Nightreign offers a session-based structure with a shrinking map mechanic, similar to Battle Royale games. The environments change with each session, providing a fresh experience every time you play. The game also includes bosses from the Dark Souls trilogy, adding a nostalgic touch for longtime fans. Nightreign promises to deliver the challenging combat and deep lore that Elden Ring is known for, while introducing new multiplayer dynamics. With its emphasis on teamwork and strategic combat, Nightreign promises to deliver the challenging experience fans love. This is definitely one to summon your friends for. Next, we have wuchang, Fallen Feathers, an action RPG set during the late Ming Dynasty, and looks like it's set to redefine the action RPG genre. Developed by Lenzi and published by 505 Games, this title immerses players in a war-torn, plague-ravaged world, steeped in Chinese folklore and packed with mysticism. As Bei Wuchang, a female pirate, you'll navigate through challenging environments, facing off against mythical creatures, and uncovering dark secrets. The game features a deep combat system. Wuchang promises a combat system heavily inspired by traditional Chinese martial arts, with level of fluidity and brutality that will have Souls-like fans frothing at the mouth. This offers a fresh take on the Souls-like genre. The game doesn't just take place in a war-torn world. It dives deep into dark legends, mythical creatures, and apocalyptic themes. You'll be slashing through evil spirits, battling massive nightmarish bosses, and uncovering mysteries that will leave you in awe. The environments are absolutely breathtaking, mixing beautifully detailed temples, forests, and villages with an eerie, oppressive atmosphere. Wuchang is set to release on July 24th, 2025, and trust me, it's going to blow minds when it hits. With its rich cultural backdrop and intense combat, wuchang is shaping up to be a standout title in the Souls-like genre. Prepare yourself for 33 Immortals, an ambitious action roguelike where you battle heaven and hell, developed by Thunder Lotus Games, released in early access on March 18th, 2025, and is going to be a game that's redefining cooperative gameplay, because this game supports up to 33 player cooperative multiplayer sessions. Think raid bosses meets Souls-like. Truly a game that throws tradition out the window. Players assume the role of damned souls, rebelling against a cruel god. Battling through hell, purgatory, and heaven, each player can take up their own unique role, like melee, range, support, or tank, with each session lasting around 25 minutes, offering intense raid-like experiences that are both challenging and exhilarating. The art style is absolutely stunning, with hand-drawn animations that bring the world to life. The dynamic combat system keeps you on your toes, requiring coordination and strategy to overcome the various enemies and bosses. The progression system is rewarding, offering meaningful upgrades and customization options for your character. And with the game being available in early access, players can already dive into the action and experience the thrill firsthand. If you're looking for a game that combines epic battles with deep cooperative mechanics, 33 Immortals is a must-play. With its unique top-down perspective and massive multiplayer raids, 33 Immortals offers a fresh and exhilarating take on the Souls-like formula. Emerging from the shadows, we've got the Blood of DawnWalker. Picture gothic horror, political intrigue, and dark Slavic folklore all fused together. From the studio behind The Witcher 3, this title is shrouded in mystery, but looks promising for a late 2025 release. A dark fantasy action RPG set in a gothic 14th century kingdom called Vale Sangora. Developed by Rebel Wolves and published by Bandai Namco Entertainment, the game draws inspiration from Eastern European folklore, featuring supernatural creatures, moral dilemmas, and political intrigue. The protagonist, Cohen, struggles with silver poisoning and a vampiric curse. Attempting to save his family within 30 days, you'll navigate this gothic landscape, making choices that affect the fate of the kingdom. His journey is shaped by his unique bond with his sickened sister, Lanka, a cryptic figure pivotal to the story's exploration of survival, morality, and power. With its rich narrative and atmospheric world, The Blood of DawnWalker is one to watch for fans of story-driven Souls-like games. The game boasts a rich narrative with deep character development and branching storylines that offer high replayability. The combat system is brutal and satisfying, with a mix of melee and magical abilities that allow for diverse playstyles. The world is beautifully crafted with detailed environments that bring the dark fantasy setting to life. With its release date yet to be announced, The Blood of DawnWalker is shaping up to be a must-play for fans of dark fantasy RPGs. Now, let's head to feudal Japan. Ghosts of Yotei, a spiritual successor to Ghosts of Tsushima, but darker, deadlier, and with more Souls-like DNA. Developed by Sucker Punch Productions, this action-adventure game is set in 1603, 329 years after the original. Set in the northern Japanese region of Ezo, Hokkaido, Japan, where players control Atsu, a female warrior seeking vengeance against the Yotei Six, a group of masked outlaws who murdered her family. The combat looks razor sharp, and it's expected by fall 2025. With its stunning open-world design, dynamic combat system, and deep narrative, Ghost of Yotei is poised to be a must-play for fans of samurai action games. The game expands upon the open-world exploration and melee combats of its predecessors, introducing new weapon types like the Odachi, Kurosagima, and dual katanas. Players will also have more control over Atsu's narrative and choices, allowing for a deeper, more personalized experience. The world is richly detailed, inspired by multiple visits to northern Japan, and features unique activities for players to complete. With its release on October 2nd, 2025, Ghost of Yotei is set to deliver the same high-quality gameplay and storytelling that made the original a hit. Leaping into a more mystical realm, we have Soulframe, an upcoming Souls-like game developed by Digital Extremes, the creators of Warframe. It's not your typical Souls-like, but with its deliberate combat fantasy settings and emphasis on lore, it definitely scratches that same itch. Set in a fantasy world, Soulframe promises to blend traditional Souls-like combat with unique mechanics and storytelling. This game is set in a vast open world filled with ancient ruins, mystical forests, and towering castles. Players will explore this world as they uncover the secrets of a long-lost civilization, battling enemies and solving puzzles along the way. The game features a dynamic combat system that blends melee and ranged attacks, allowing for fluid and engaging battles. The progression system is deep, offering a variety of skills and abilities to customize your playstyle. The art direction is breathtaking, with a unique visual style that sets it apart from other games in the genre. While details are still scarce, the game's potential has garnered significant attention from the community. No solid release date yet, but it's targeting a 2025 launch. While the release date is yet to be announced, Soulframe is shaping up to be an exciting addition to the action RPG landscape. Let's bring some anime vibes into the mix. AI Limit is a flashy, fast-paced action RPG with Souls-like mechanics and a post-apocalyptic story. Developed by Sensei Games, AI Limit is looking like it's going to be one of the most exciting entries in the post-apocalyptic genre, combining a dark sci-fi world with brutal combat mechanics. Set in a ruined city, you'll take control of Arissa, a blader with immortality and extraordinary regenerative abilities, as she seeks to uncover the secrets of her existence while battling robotic enemies and other hostile creatures. The game features a unique combat system that blends high-speed action with strategic depth. With its cel-shaded visuals and fast-paced combat that looks buttery smooth, and the art style, chef's kiss. AI Limit is offering a refreshing take on the Souls-like genre. What makes AI Limit stand out is its sync rate system, which dynamically adjusts based on your actions, changing the flow of combat and offering a ton of replay value. The cel-shaded art style is gorgeous, giving it a distinct visual flair, and we can't forget the incredible boss fights. They're going to be an absolute thrill. Fans praised its potential, and the game released March 27th, 2025, and is already generating positive reviews. Next up, or should I say creeping through the cursed forest, comes Mandragora Whispers of the Witch Tree, a 2.5D side-scrolling action RPG with brutal difficulty and grim visuals. This one blends classic Souls vibes with Metroidvania exploration. Developed by Primal Game Studio and published by Knight's Peak, the game features challenging combat, a branching narrative, and a rich atmospheric world. Set in the dark realm of entropy, players will light their witch lantern and embark on a journey filled with challenging enemies, intricate platforming, and deep lore. The game combines Metroidvania and Souls-like elements, offering a rich and rewarding experience. With its unique art style and storytelling, Mandragora is shaping up to be a standout title in the Souls-like genre. The combat is fast-paced and satisfying, with a variety of weapons and abilities to master. The world is interconnected, encouraging exploration and rewarding players with secrets and upgrades. The art style is unique, with hand-drawn visuals that bring the dark fantasy setting to life. The game released on April 17, 2025, and Mandragora is sure to captivate fans of challenging action RPGs. Rising from the ashes of Kickstarter legend, Crowsworn gives off heavy Hollow Knight meets Bloodborne energy, a Metroidvania game with Souls-like elements. Developed by Canadian studio Mongoose Rodeo, the game takes place in a fallen kingdom beset by a curse. Players control protagonists with the appearance of a plague doctor, using a scythe and gun to combat enemies. Set in the dark and mysterious world of Feyland, you play as a lone crow warrior navigating through a land filled with grotesque creatures, magic, and secrets. The game's hand-drawn art style is absolutely stunning, bringing the eerie world to life with rich, detailed environments and smooth animations. Combat in Crowsworn is fast-paced and fluid, combining precision melee with powerful magic abilities. The world is interconnected, encouraging exploration and offering tons of hidden secrets to discover. Boss fights are a major highlight, featuring challenging multi-phase encounters that require skills and strategies to defeat. As you progress, you'll unlock new abilities and upgrades that help you grow stronger, making each victory feel rewarding. The game's deep lore is slowly revealed as you explore, and the choices you make will affect your journey. With its gorgeous visuals, tight gameplay, and dark atmosphere, Crowsworn promises to be a must-play for fans of challenging Metroidvania titles. With its challenging gameplay and atmospheric world, Crowsworn offers a unique blend of genres. Although the release date is still to be determined, Crowsworn has already captured the attention of many, and it's definitely one to watch for in 2025. The devs are aiming for December 2025 launch. Finally, we arrive in the war-torn kingdom of Ash and Steel, a gritty open-world action RPG developed by indie studio Fire and Frost, set on the war-torn island Kingdom of the Seven. This game is leaning into a low fantasy with a raw, grounded tone. You'll wield swords, bows, and even some light magic, but it's your choices that really matter. Every faction you interact with, every betrayal or alliance can shape the world around you. While it's a bit more sandbox style than your typical Souls-like game, the tough combat, haunting world building, and oppressive atmosphere definitely put it in the same league. The devs are aiming for a holiday 2025 release window, and honestly, this could be a sleeper hit of the year. Set in a massive open world with swordplay, magic, and monster hunting, this game's all about building your path in a low fantasy sandbox. Expected to launch holiday 2025. Next up, we have Ballad of Antara, an absolute gem that's already stirring up excitement. This free-to-play dark fantasy action RPG from NetEase immerses players in a world inspired by ancient Chinese mythology. The game boasts a rich narrative, beautiful visuals, and challenging combat that will keep you coming back for more. Players can expect to fight through stunning atmospheric landscapes where every decision matters. The art style is jaw-droppingly gorgeous, and if you're a fan of Souls-like combat, this title might be your next obsession. One of the standout features of Ballad of Antara is its dynamic world building, where every step you take can influence the fate of the land around you. It's set to give us a truly unforgettable experience when it drops. And trust me, we'll be waiting on the edge of our seats for this one. While the exact release date is yet to be announced, the developers have been actively sharing updates and teasers, building anticipation among fans. Now let's talk about Where Winds Meet, an open-world wuxia role-playing game developed by Everstone Studios and published by NetEase that will take your breath away. Set during the chaotic 5 Dynasties and 10 Kingdoms era, this game allows players to live out their wildest martial arts fantasies. Battling enemies and exploring a massive, sprawling world, the visuals alone are enough to make you stop in your tracks. With stunning scenery, historical architecture, and incredible attention to detail, the gameplay allows you to switch between multiple weapons and fighting styles to tailor your combat to your preferences. It's a huge open world. The size of the playable map is expected to be 20 square kilometers, allowing for extensive exploration. The game also allows players to learn multiple skills, featuring everything from intense swordplay to stealth mechanics. And the sheer freedom in how you approach enemies is going to leave us all addicted. Oh, and did I mention the skill building system? You'll learn different arts, including medicine, as you explore. How cool is that? Where Wind Meets is set to release in early 2025, with the mobile version already available in China. And every new piece of information has us hyped for what's coming. Next up is Daba, Land of the Water Scar. And while we don't know all the details yet, it's definitely one to keep an eye on. It's a game that has been generating buzz for its unique setting and gameplay mechanics. While specific details are scarce, the developers have teased a rich narrative and innovative gameplay elements. From the early teasers, this game promises a rich narrative set in a desolate, water-scarce world, drawing heavy inspiration from Eastern mythology. Expect to explore an unforgiving land filled with ancient ruins, mysterious powers, and dangerous creatures lurking in every corner. What sets this title apart from other Souls-like games is its unique art direction. Blending folk art with dark fantasy elements, it's going to be an exploration-heavy game. Filled with twists and turns in the storyline, the combat system will keep you on your toes, offering intricate fight mechanics mixed with RPG elements. Although we don't have a confirmed release date yet, there's no doubt this one will make waves when it arrives, and fans are eagerly awaiting more information. Chrono Odyssey is not just another action RPG, it's going to blow your mind. An upcoming action MMORPG developed by NPixel, this title promises an immersive MMORPG experience with a truly innovative take on time manipulation as its central mechanic. The world of Chrono Odyssey is at the mercy of a powerful cosmic force, and players will use their unique abilities to travel through time, solving puzzles, and battling enemies across multiple timelines. Set in a world where time itself is under threat, players will embark on a journey to restore balance. The game promises a vast open world, dynamic combat, and a deep storyline. From epic monster hunts to world-changing decisions, Chrono Odyssey takes the concept of Souls-like games and expands it into something entirely fresh. The combat is fast-paced, combining traditional Souls-like difficulty with strategic use of time-based powers. The environments look stunning, with everything from lush, peaceful valleys to desolate, post-apocalyptic wastelands. The potential here is huge, and though the release date is still to be determined, this one has all the makings of a future classic. While the release date is yet to be confirmed, the developers have been sharing regular updates, keeping fans excited. Now, the Relic, First Guardian, is one that's already on my radar. An action RPG that combines traditional Souls-like elements with innovative mechanics. As the First Guardian, players will protect ancient relics that hold immense powers while fending off dark forces looking to destroy everything you've sworn to protect. What's so exciting about the Relic is the way it challenges players to balance combat and storytelling. The developers have promised a highly interactive world where every choice you make matters. From the factions you align with, to the enemies you decide to spar or kill, and trust me, when you face off against the colossal bosses, you'll realize just how massive the stakes are. The game's detailed combat system also allows for a high degree of customization, letting you tailor your playstyle for maximum brutality. The game features challenging combat, intricate level design, and a compelling narrative. While the release date is yet to be announced, the developers have been actively engaging with the community, building anticipation. We're all eagerly awaiting more news on the release date, but the Relic First Guardian is definitely one to watch. Hell Is Us is looking like it's going to take the action-adventure genre to some seriously dark places. Developed by Rogue Factor and published by Necron. Set in a broken, isolated country ravaged by infighting, players will discover the secrets of their past and deal with the repercussions of a mysterious calamity. The game's emphasis on player-driven narrative choices means no two playthroughs will be the same. You'll shape the story through every decision, creating a truly personal experience. With melee combat that's both visceral and strategic, the battles are going to be a mix of brutal efficiency and elegant flow. You'll explore eerie towns, dark forests, and oppressive ruins, all while battling monstrous enemies and uncovering the dark secrets of the land. If you're a fan of open-world exploration with a deep, mysterious narrative, Hell Is Us should be a high on your list. The release date is September 4th, 2025, so mark your calendars. Moving on to Khazan, the first Berserker, a hardcore action RPG developed by Meeple. Players will become Khazan, the great general of the Pel-Los Empire, who overcame death and sets out to reveal the incidents that led to his downfall and seek vengeance on his enemies. The game features challenging combat, a deep storyline, and a unique art style. His quest for vengeance takes him through dangerous territories and intense combat scenarios, and every battle is more brutal than the last. With an immersive combat system and a deep emotional story, Khazan promises to deliver a truly immersive experience. You'll be pitted against nightmarish enemies and some of the most intense boss battles you can imagine. And let's not forget the stunning art design that'll have you soaking in every visual detail. Khazan, the first Berserker, released on March 27, 2025, and it's a game that's definitely shaping up to be one of the year's biggest surprises. Finally, we have Lies of P Overture DLC, an upcoming expansion for the critically acclaimed action RPG Lies of P, which was already praised for its grim take on the Pinocchio story. The DLC promises new areas to explore, additional weapons, and an expanded storyline. This DLC promises to take the game's story to new heights with its additional areas and fresh challenges that will keep you on the edge of your seat. The DLC will expand upon the narrative with deep lore, more of the ruthless combat system we loved, and new terrifying enemies. Fans have been clamoring for more content since the base game's success, and Overture DLC will deliver exactly what we want. Expect intricate level design, fresh twists on old mechanics, and even more refined combat system that builds on everything that made the original a hit. We don't have an official release date yet, but I can tell you this, when it drops, we're all going to be right back in the hellish world of Lies of P as fans of the original game are eagerly awaiting more information. So many new games, so many ways to die horribly. I love it. I'm so excited for these brutal, beautiful, and breathtaking Souls-like games to look out for in 2025. From Elden Ring Nightrein's co-op chaos to the folklore-heavy darkness of wuchang and the anime-inspired action of AI Limit. This year is stacked for fans who love a good challenge. Which one has you most excited? Personally, I'm torn between Soulframe's mystical vibes and the co-op madness of 33 Immortals, but let me know your pick in the comments, and if you enjoyed this breakdown, don't forget to like, sub, and hit that bell icon so you don't miss future videos. I've got lore deep dives, gameplay critiques, and spicy hot takes on deck, so stick around. And if you haven't followed me over on Twitch, please head on over there to limerien, where I stream Souls-like games on the daily. Thank you guys so much, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!